Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Tuesday. Well, this is the first floss tube of 2021 and it is floss tube number 54, and today is Tuesday, January 5th, and it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. It seems like that's what time I do them. We have coffee today because we need coffee. I keep trying to go to bed a little bit earlier every night. Yeah. It has been a week, all y'all. Just an absolute weird, busy, crazy week. Yeah. Some things work out, some things don't work out. Yeah. Well, let's see. We started the middle of the week in December, as you know, and I've got my little notebook here, and we had 2 starts this week. 2 starts, yep. And let me look. I wanted to make sure that was right. Yeah, 2 starts. And I ordered some things. They're still not here yet. I've ordered 6 new pre-stamped cross stitches, which I'll probably be working on more this year than I normally would. We're gonna try. One that I got is huge, gigantuous. It's like 210 by 96 or something to that effect, or 86. I can't remember. I didn't write it down. They all came from Amazon as far as the pre-stamped, and that's where I get them right now. I tried to go to AliExpress. They wanted my password. You know, I mean, me to put in a password, I couldn't even remember what it was. And it takes forever to get stuff from AliExpress. So, not that sometimes it doesn't take time to get here from Amazon. So, that great big one, it won't be here until, it says, somewhere between the middle of January to the middle of February. So, it'll be here when it gets here. Hey! Hey! Get out of there. Hang on, guys. Right. I'm back. She had to get up there and move the window deal. So anyway, the rest of them, they're coming when they're coming. There's like 2 of them coming in that time period of the middle of January to the middle of February. So I can't even begin to say when, but they're coming from the same place. I think it's the Joy Autumn store there, and then the other stuff I believe is all made here. So they should be here sometime this week. And I ordered a Ott light. It's not an Ott light. I don't even remember the brand. But it was like half as much as a Ott light. Oh yeah. So I ordered that. Now, it's not that I can't go back and cancel that, but I wanted to have one of those because you can take it when you go, let's say you went someplace, if that ever happens again. You could take it with you and you can break it down. It'll make into a desk lamp, or you can clip it on, or it can be a standing thing. So that's what we got. Then yesterday I went to 1-2-3 Stitch, and you know that pattern that I wanted. I have decided I don't want it. I went in there and I told you that there was a bunch of converting. So I wrote down all the ones that needed to be converted. I used the thread conversion thing on 1-2-3 Stitch, and there was about 10 of the colors. 10. There's about 40 colors in this picture that I wanted, right? There's no conversion for, and some of them they don't even carry. So it's not like I could go and see what the color was and try to match it with a DMC. So needless to say, that just totally put a bad taste in my mouth. So I thought, I'm just going to let it go for right now. Just going to let it go and see where I wanted to go later, because that won't be happening. Then also yesterday, I went to, I had to do my rounds because I told you that banks were all closed and all that. I had to do all that stuff and go to work. So after work, this is when this all happened. I went to the grocery store and picked up a few things. And then I went to the dollar store because I was going to get a bigger tub to put stuff in. That was the day that the truck arrived. And I don't know that I ever usually get there on a Monday. But yeah, that was the day that the truck arrived. So there weren't any out anywhere. So that'll have to wait. So yeah, it's been like a stop and start week. So let's get to the stitching. You don't need to hear me complain. Oh, and I'm sorry about yesterday. Oh yeah, we screwed up Mystery Monday. When I did the first part of the video where I pick, well, it was like that real skinny thing. Skinny screen. So I just flipped it so that it would be right. Okay, I did that, but I evidently didn't look at the other part. And yeah, it needed to be flipped too. So I am so sorry that it was upside down and that we screwed it up. So, you know, come Saturday, maybe we can get this all right and all together. I told you, it's been like a start and non-start week. Moving right along. Okay, this week we worked on my yin and yang. I love this pattern. I just absolutely adore it. Whoops, I'll try to get it. There we go. It's the phoenix and the dragon in the black and the red. It was supposed to be silk. Everybody knows this by now. You've heard me yap about that. So we got a little bit of it done. And I worked later on it as well. So I started doing the black down here, going back and forth and around. And I have converted it to my DMC. They have DMC numbers down here. You can't see it, but where each of the numbers are and the little legend thing. So I just pulled those DMCs to work on this. So it's not like I'm going to run out of thread, but it's probably going to take 15 skeins of black or red. Yeah. So, yeah, we worked on that. Then, we'll see here if I can find it. Then I started Lakeside Houses. It's by Joy Sunday. The other one didn't have a name. I'm sure I got that. Well, I'm not real sure or 100% sure, but I think I got Yin and Yang from AliExpress. So there's no name. It was a Chinese company. Not that everything else isn't. But this is Lakeside Houses. And we're doing a stitch along. And I don't know what I've been doing all week. So, yeah. I just love this. It's so pretty. But it's not a, I don't think it's a Joy Sunday. But everything inside leads me to believe that it is. It just has somebody, it says Happy Forever Cross Stitch. Now, I don't know if that's a division of Joy Sunday or what, but I just love this. Look at all those colors. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So we worked on this. That is if I can pull it out. It's a big one, but not too big. It says it is 61 by 51. So, like I said, I don't know. I'd say it was at least a 18 by 24. You know, this part, I don't know. I'm just guessing. But we started in this corner, right here. So I'll have to get back to it this week. I just had so much going on this week that I just can't think straight. Does that make sense? Or I can't focus and concentrate on something for too long at a time. I'm surprised I got done what I did. But, you know, we're just going to hope for the best and plan for the worst at the rate I'm going. I don't think I can get that there. Okay. Then we started. This is the 2021 linen and thread SAL. And I don't know that I have. It's a free pattern on linenandthreads.com. I don't think I have a. Oh, here. This is what this is supposed to look like. This is part 1, January. And it runs for 12 months. And let me show you what I got done. See if I can get it scooched over a bit. But I got that much of it done. So I think I've got, there's 3 of these. I can't remember. But we're just going along, doing what we're doing. And that's all I've gotten done this week. Which I thought for me it was pretty good, you know. Not knowing where or what they're going to put in first. I just want to get this part all stitched out. Yeah. So, and we'll see where it goes from there. But it promises to be good. And it's, is it I can't say that word. Trevera? I don't think that's right. But it's based on Spanish, I'm going to say Spanish Mexican, but it actually came from Spain. Pottery. See, now last week when I started it, I knew everything, but, you know, I've slept since then, and things have happened, and, yeah. So, yeah. Let's see, what else do we do? Okay, now I have to go to my new book. Close this one, and this will be my, I'll keep collecting these books as long as I can. So this is my new book. It says Make Each Day Count. And we've already started writing in it. So every day I write what I did a video about and what I worked on. Or any other pertinent information that I have. So the next, I was looking to see what we did. We worked on Flower Stairs. This one I know is by Joy Sunday. It's so pretty. I fell in love with this pattern like months and months and months ago. I just don't remember the stuff that I have. Hang on. We'll find a picture. Honest, there's a picture. Here we go. And it says 42 by 57. It's 11 count. I think most of these are 11 count so far. I think I ordered one that is actually a 14 count. But if it's any different, I'll tell you. And I don't know that it comes in 11 or 14. I can't say anymore. But yeah, I just love this. And I don't know how many colors. Let me pull it out. I got quite a bit done on this. It has 44 colors. And see, it's not too big. It goes up and down. It's a partial. So, yeah. So I'm down here. I about got the fleurs in the corner whipped. So I got a couple more colors down there, and then we can just move it along. Yeah. It's just gorgeous. So we'll be working on it too. And all of these that I'm showing you that are pre-stamped, I have added to the mystery mystery Monday and Saturday. So that's what days we're going to have, mystery days. And maybe I can get something else done. Okay, so let's see. Oh, The next thing we worked on is Anna Oman, 1873. This is by Lila's Studio. And I don't have a picture of it, but sorry. We're getting quite far. I've almost got... Okay. There's 4 pages, so I've almost got a quarter of it done. I about finished that bird's wing. Thank goodness. There's just a few more stitches in there, and then there's a little something something right there, and then I can go on to the next page. But it's all split into quarters, and it's a square. Yeah, I just love it. Just absolutely love it. And it's so easy. I am using 14 count vintage country mocha, and that is from Zweigart. And the thread is 498 DMC. I just love it. My red samplers. I don't have to worry about not having a red sampler. We have a few. Just a few. So we worked on that. That's one of my looser hoops. I usually don't leave it all tight. But then we worked on my Christmas ornament, which is on 16 count crystal whirlpool from Picture This Plus, I had to think. And we are doing this little guy right here. I should have probably done it in that color, but, you know, had to have the blue. I wanted to work on that blue, and 2021 is about pushing myself to do something new, something different, stitch on something different. So maybe when I get that light with the magnifier, it does have a magnifier. I don't know if I said that. Yeah. Then I can look at my, wow, it's not Lugana. It may be Lugana, 28 count Lugana, and I have some 28 count even weave. So I'd like to learn how to stitch on that. Nothing very big, just doing the thing. And I'm not going to take this out of its thing because I hate to move it. It's so small. But that's all we've gotten done on that. I have to get with it with that. Yeah. I'm trying not to push myself this year. Just going with the flow. But, you know, that linen thread thing, I just want to keep at it. It's not hard. It's just a lot of counting, you know. And I want to make sure that I get it right. And then I don't have to worry about the border. It's forcing, something new, forcing me to do the whole border before we start. Yeah. Which, you know, I'm like, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? That ain't happening. Maybe 3. Yeah. And let's see here. So then I pulled out Fractor Hex, which is from Modern Folk Embroidery. It's on 16 count. Country French Cafe Mocha. Oh, that's another thing. They don't have that yet. They still haven't replenished their Cafe Mocha, so couldn't get that. So, oh yeah, I'll explain it in a minute. So, I worked on this. This is the Fractor Hex. I don't know what it's called. All I know is Fractor Hex. Here we go. It's really a pretty pattern. And it's, the picture of it on Modern Folk Embroidery is all one color. Oh, well, I got brilliant and special and decided that everything needed to change colors. So, yeah. But it is a beautiful pattern. And it wasn't too much. I think it was like 10 or 12 bucks. I don't know. So, we'll see. So, anyway, I thought that there was... Hang on. Got to get rid of my needle here. And 90% of the thread. So, I thought there was a problem in here, but evidently the problem was here, so I fixed it, and that's as far as I've gotten. So it's going kind of slow. But it's Cafe Mocha 16 count. using my DMC colors. I don't really have a thread conversion, as I've taken, since it was PDF, um, I take a copy of the first page that I'm working on, and I'll write in pen what the colors are that I'm using as I go along. Yeah. So, at least I got it straightened out. Yeah. That was good. And the last thing that we worked on was yesterday for the mystery day. And this is My Christmas List by Silver Creek Samplers. And I did put the Christmas stuff in there, so it'll show up sporadically whenever I pull it. So I just want to keep working on it, because I know if I don't work on this for the rest of the year, we're just messed up big time. Big, big, big time. And that's a cute pattern. I'm using the Call 4, I believe. Now, yesterday as I was working, I was making a decision. This is a 16 count Country French latte from Winchell. It's the lighter of In the Country line. I'm trying. It's here. So, get it folded to a reasonable size so that my arms don't pull out of the sockets. It's a bad week for that too. So as I was working on it in this, see, now you can see the color change right there. I thought it was too close, so I may just bump it up a notch and get the next up or down thread. I don't know if it goes lighter or darker when higher the number goes or whatever. But we'll take it up a notch, and I'll have to take that out. Just that little part. So, yeah. But that's all I've gotten done on this. So, no big rush. No big rush. It's January, and I'm feeling Christmas, but it's like, okay. Yeah, I've just been intense on the colors. On doing Christmas since September. So, yeah. I had Jolly September instead of Jolly July, because that's when I started all my Christmas stuff, because I know as slow as I stitch, or I'm committed to each piece, okay? But it just, too much. So we're just kind of, I wasn't even planning on doing a Christmas. So that popped up. I'm like, okay, let's just go with it. But there's other things, certainly, I want to stitch on. And you just saw, that's just all the tip of the iceberg over here. So, yeah. So I didn't really stitch on a whole lot. Like I said, it was just kind of a weird week, and my rhythm got off as far as everything just going down the line, and I can just pull out whatever stitching. But there's things I want to finish before the 15th of the month. I got to finish the ornament, and the linen and threads, I got to finish that before the next one comes out. So we'll see. But I keep working on it a little bit at a little bit. So, yeah, we're just about as organized as we usually are. How's that? Oh, my God. Okay. And then with I say 6, but actually 4 of them will come before the other 2 ever get here. I'm assuming, because they have to come from someplace else. And I'm assuming it's China, because it's such far out date. So, and in between all of that, I forgot to tell you, I went to 123 Stitch, and, well, I told you about the episode with that other pattern. We're just going to forget it exists. That's just about all I can do. I was just so irritated and so frustrated with the whole thing. I just couldn't handle it. And there's 40 colors to it. It's like, no. Granted, I probably could have figured it out sooner or later, but not going there. There's just too much. So anyway, I ended up ordering 2 fairly good size pieces of fabric, and I ordered it's the Autumn book by Blackbird. That's what I settled with, and I figured there's 16 patterns in there. Laura and Brenda have those books. Yeah. I want to say Winds of Autumn, but I don't know. I might have something else in my brain. I'm not real sure. But I'm sure they're going to be beautiful, so I can pick some of those patterns to do. And I got a fairly good sized piece of, I can't remember. I think I bought latte. I bought a big thing of the Country French Cafe Latte from Lynchlet, and 1 piece from, I don't have it right here. I know I should write this crap down, but I think I bought a certain color from Picture This Plus, and it's not even supposed to ship until Friday or so. And I got some more needles. That's what I ended up with. After all that, I was just done. It was just too much to make decisions on, and I don't know. And I'm paranoid to get a big piece. I mean, a fairly good sized piece of Lugana or even weave. So we'll use the new. We'll have a plan. Yeah. Can you tell I'm just? I will use the magnifying light. We won't call it a knot light because it isn't a knot light. It's by somebody. I'll show you this stuff when it comes. Use it to work on the Lugana and the even weave to see if, and just pick a small pattern. Maybe perhaps, because I have, a fair good piece. I mean, it's one that came in a package. Somebody sent it to me. Thank you, Deb. I believe it was Deb. It was either Deb or Rebecca. So, hey. And I'll try to use it to practice doing patterns, the 2 over 2, and trying to do my half and quarter stitches. And then maybe somewhere in the middle of the year or somewhere, we'll see if I get brave enough again. But yeah, we're done. I can't, no. It just fried me to the point with, and I thought, if it makes me this anxious and upset, why do it? Number 1. And number 2, that must mean that you don't have enough confidence in yourself to work on that kind of fabric. And because I'm not going to spend out that kind of money with something that I won't be able to do with 40 colors, no less. So, and it can't be done. That's the part right there. It can't be done on Ada, this pattern. So I'm just going to have to let it go. For right now, we'll throw it on the back burner and think about it later. All right, guys, I think that is it for today. I've kept you long enough. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And all your comments are greatly, greatly appreciated. I read them all. It's just I don't respond sometimes because I'm at work or whatever. And then by the time I get home, I'm fried. So I try. And then sometimes I'll go back and answer 500 of them in one day. But I do appreciate your comments. Thank you for joining me. And thank you for watching my videos. It's greatly appreciated. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Y'all have a great rest of your Tuesday and a good rest of your week. Stay safe, stay healthy, do all the things. Keep stitching, and we'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye.